folks. Happy holidays. Sandamtod, Sandam-Claus is here to do a little bit of a video. I know we've done in the past, we've done some games of Christmas past, kind of video where I showed some of the games I've gotten for Christmas and stuff. And I think I've told y'all before, I've never received a console for a Christmas gift or any kind of gift. And I've actually never bought one on launch day either. I'm one of those people that I'd rather wait a little while and let them work a little bit of the bugs out instead of being the test market on consoles. I just don't trust that they're going to be that they're not going to be buggy when they first come out. So I thought we'd do a bit of a other things video. I'm trying to remember when I was a kid. I mean, I got lots of Christmas presents when I was a kid, but I don't really have any of them left, save one that I can think of. A lot of the time, we got stuff for outdoors, for summertime, springtime. I got a bicycle one year when I was like 5 or 6. That had the training wheels on it. That eventually got the training wheels off of it, and I remember getting a red wagon when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and Hot Wheel cars, slot car track, that orange Hot Wheel track that you would stick together like that, stuff like that. I remember getting these tubes that had these handles on them that were for snow and water, called Thunder Tube. And I remember getting those for Christmas. We'd get different sleds, and things. You get the little discs or the bigger long sleds that you lay on and, go sledding. We got a lot of stuff to do outdoors. We didn't actually, up until I was probably 13, entering high school age, we were encouraged by my mom when we came home to go outside and play if we had our homework done, until it started getting dark. So, I mean, that's what we did. We played a lot of kickball, things like that. You get the neighborhood kids together, you play some football or something. And then Nintendo entered my life, and I became a docile creature that lived indoors and never saw the sun. And I'm like, like a vampire in the light, because I used to hang, like, comforters and shit over my windows to block it out so I could see the TV better and stuff. That's neither here nor there. But there are a few things here and there for Christmas. I mean, we weren't, swimming in dough, but we got what we needed, and we got fun stuff besides. I remember getting a toolbox one year for Christmas that I still have. I got a radio alarm clock one year. That sucker lasted me till about 3 or 4 years ago, when I finally retired it and got a new one. And, things like that. I mean, I remember my dad got me a stereo for Christmas. I got one of those little mini pool tables that was also like a air hockey or whatever table as well. I still want a foosball table to this day. They're noisy as hell, but they're fun. So, and they're not that expensive. I might have to look into picking up a foosball table. You gotta have friends come over to play. You gotta have friends to play foosball. You can't play it by yourself. I guess you could. That'd be a pretty sad game, though. So anyway, without hyping it too bad, the one thing that I did get when I was a kid, and that everybody wanted when I was a kid, were the well, there were 2 things, really. I mean, well, there were more like 3 or 4, but when I was a kid, you either wanted Transformers, He-Man, or maybe Thundercats merch, and I don't know. I think maybe I wasn't a big GoBots guy. There were different things, but those were my biggies: Thundercats, Transformers, and He-Man, and Transformers above all. And it's not like we didn't really get an allowance or anything. I mean, you just did what you did. And, I mean, I ended up with quite a few Transformers over the years, but I didn't have as many as a lot of my buddies and stuff. So I tried to take pretty good care of them. But I do remember getting this one for Christmas. It's a Decepticon, and this sucker's nearly as old as I am. If I got it when I was 9, this sucker's 28 years old. So I don't know what the. I might look for a copy right here, but it's this tank, Blitzwing. This is a triple changer. He was a tank, a plane, and a robot. So we have the tank part, and then you would convert it by pulling down this, and it still has the stickers on it, but they're pretty well worn off, and it doesn't like to really click in there anymore. It just kind of falls out. But anyway, ta-da! There's the plane, and then the robot. I love how Transformers, they made them look cool on the show, but it was always fairly clunky how they had to work those mechanics into the toys. So a lot of times the toys would come out looking radically different than the model of the Transformer on the show, his character model. But this one wasn't too bad as far as that one goes, but I'm trying to not force it. Be careful with it. This sucker's 28 years old. There we go. It will not stand up by itself. The feet are the wings, the tail wings, and it will not stand up. They're just gonna, and this wing keeps falling down because it won't clip in there. But there's the robot version. I do have his gun still, I think, but I don't have the little missiles that go in the airplane wings. So I don't know. I wasn't ever very good at keeping track of that stuff, the wings and stuff. And there, the gun turret just fell off. This whole thing is freaking ready to fall apart just touching it. Back to the tank minus the turret because it fell off. But it just slides onto the post there like that. So anyway, this is the one thing. This is the toy. The one thing I remember when I was a kid getting for Christmas that I still have. I remember getting, like I said, I remember getting, a bicycle. I remember getting some bigger gifts, slot car track, things like that. But I don't have any of that stuff still anymore. Alright, second off, for many years in my 20s, I didn't do a lot of celebrating at Christmas. My sister was in school and down at college, and my mom was kind of here and there. We didn't get together all that much, so it was one of those deals where I mainly just bought my buddy a Christmas gift, and he might get me one, and I might get a Christmas bonus at work or something, and that was pretty much it. And, for a few years we got those spiral cut hams from work. Those are pretty damn good. But try eating a whole ham when you're one guy. It's a little hard. A lot of times I'd be freezing a good chunk of it and have my buddies chow on it too to get as much of it gone as I could before it went bad. But for a little while, before my buddy and I, Jake, my roommate, a buddy, that's kind of a weird word. I use it a lot though. We were going to get a place together, but in the meantime, he was finishing up high school of all things. I had just turned 20, and he was like 18, and it was like, the fall of that year, and he was going to graduate that next year, and we were going to get a place together, and his mom said, why don't you move in here with us for 6 months, and I won't charge you rent or anything, and you can save up as much money as you can for 6 months, and then you all can get a place, get out on your own. I was like, awesome, and so I moved in there, and that Christmas they treated me like a king. I don't know why, but they bought me like a ton of Christmas gifts, one of which was Super Star Wars for the Super Nintendo, and some other Star Wars goodies. I used to be a huge Star Wars fan. When the second trilogy came out after Phantom Menace, I kind of lost my thrill for Star Wars. But who knows now that Disney's got it, what's going to happen? But anyway, they picked these up for me. These did not come together as a set. They're limited edition, but they do go together. They're resin cast figures, and they were limited to 5,000. I keep them on top of my TV. You might have not noticed them, or you may have noticed them before, but we'll give them a special look now. That would be my... let me turn it around so you have more of an effect from it. The Luke and Vader Bespin fight. Is it Bespin? I don't remember. I think it is. Cloud City. Yeah, that's it. Fight from Empire Strikes Back. And these are resin cast figures. They do light up. I don't turn them on that often, but they do light up. And these were limited edition. I remember when I got these, I was really surprised. I've never priced them. It's just not one of those things that I would ever sell. So I just don't care to know how much they cost. I still have the original boxes with the styrofoam that they go in and the certificates of authenticity and everything. But they have a number on the bottom of them. This one's number 1357 of 5,000. Luke there. I don't know how much detail you can see, but they're pretty detailed. And they have a power switch on the back, so you can shut it off and on. And then the Vader's kind of the same. They don't have the same number. They weren't sold as a set. Like I said, this one's 3,440 of 5,000. It has a switch on the back as well. And they go together. And I was really shocked, kind of in a way, to get those. They just, I don't know, they might have not. I know they were. My damn battery's dying. I know they were expensive, but they weren't like breaking the bank expensive. So I just, what do? You say thank you, and you just kind of, appreciate what you get. So I definitely appreciated those. So we're going to change this battery, and then we'll come back for the third thing. And maybe we'll do some movie and DVD pickups, and then we'll show the final thing. And then we'll get out of here. So anyway, let me change the battery. Be back. Alright, we're back. Continuity of the movie's probably screwed up, but you'll just have to try to watch it some other time, some other place. Anyway, we'll show some DVDs that we got real quick, and then we'll get through this. The first one was a 2-disc set, Transformers. I got this for Christmas when it came out. This is the first one. I've never seen the second or third movie, so I couldn't tell you if they're any good. Avatar, the 3-disc set. Actually, I only watched that like once or twice. I should watch it again. Empire Strikes Back limited edition has the original version and the extended Lucas version. Not extended, but the one where you replaced a bunch of stuff. And then, actually, 2 years straight, I got Lost for Christmas. Literally. I got season 4 and 5 of Lost for Christmas. Lost is an awesome show. If you never watched it when it was on, I think it might be on Hulu. If not, I'm sure there's probably some place you can find it. But it's an awesome series. And then the final thing was my grandparents got to where over the years, my dad's parents, they would just send me a check for like $50 or $75 in the mail. For Christmas, because we didn't get together for Christmas as much as we used to. And for a couple of years, I kind of pissed it away, eating McDonald's and, things like that, and, buying some knick-knacky junk and not really, putting it toward anything. And so, after about 2 or 3 years of doing that, I decided, hey, this year I'm going to take that money and I'm going to buy one thing that's around the price that they sent me, the money they sent me, and that's going to be my gift from them. And I stuck to that word at least for 1 year, and this is what I bought. And it's also Star Wars related, and I think I might have shown this before, but I'm going to show it again. And that is my Star Wars Anthology CD set for the original three movies. This is every piece of music, including tracks that weren't used or alternate tracks that weren't used from the movie. And this was like $50. You can get this now for probably about 20 or 25. I've seen it as low as like 20 or 25 brand new, and I've seen it for around 15 to 20 at a vintage stock. I saw it, but it comes with a book that's got a bunch of not only original shots from the movie, but like some hand drawn artwork. Trying to find something that looks a little more like this hand drawn, Yoda concept art and things like that. And I don't know. I went out and I bought this, and it's not like I sit around and listen to the Star Wars score all the time, but this box is still still got its shape. It does have shelf wear, but what are you gonna do? It's 15 years old probably itself. So signing off. Happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. I'm gonna try to probably get one or two more little vids done before the holiday, and then we'll see what happens between Christmas and New Year if I get anything up. But other than that, have a good one. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. If you've come to my channel, that's one of my pet peeves. I don't care if you drink. Get sloshed. Get as drunk as you want, but take a cab or have a buddy come get you, or a family member or something, and just be safe, so that way everybody can come home for Christmas and have a happy holiday. So see you next video, folks. Bye.